It's Friday, so it's time for our Agile, Not So Agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. And today, I thought I'd talk to you about 5 healthy habits that are quietly aging you. So these things are things that sound smart and they feel right, but the science behind it says a different story. So I thought I'd share 5 things that you might think to yourself, all right, I'm doing all the right things. I'm eating clean, I'm moving daily, I'm doing what the experts say, but you find that you feel like you're still aging too fast. Everybody falls into this trap, right? The daily yogurt, the long cardio sessions, low fat everything. They make you feel so healthy, virtuous, and disciplined. But then when you go to the doctor's office, you see a different story. People who checked every health box were still aging too fast, having brain fogs, blood sugar spikes. Everything's happening, and often they didn't know why. They didn't know what was happening. So it took years and a few uncomfortable lab results to realize that some of the most trusted habits were quietly accelerating cellular aging. So let's go through 5 quick habits that you can adjust to help stop this from happening. Starting at the top, it sounds like a whim. You swap your breakfast for a smoothie. But when you blend fruit, especially without fiber-rich additions, you unleash a blood sugar bomb. I've watched patients spike their glucose to diabetic levels after a healthy fruit shake. It's true. So what's better is maybe eat a whole fruit, a whole piece of fruit, or a side of protein and fat, or try a high-fiber protein bowl if you're looking for something, right? Because there's more that you can do. How about number 2? Number 2 has to do with you do your long cardio sessions, but then you skip the weights altogether. Cardio is great for heart health, but overdoing it, especially steady state sessions without strength training, increases cortisol and accelerates muscle loss as you age. Muscle is your metabolic currency. If you lose that, everything else starts to shift: blood sugar, posture, balance, even your mood. So you need to make sure that you're doing strength resistance training, weight training. Better will be walk daily, but also lift 2 to 3 times a week. It's the closest thing you have to an anti-aging medicine. Let's go to number 3. You religiously are avoiding fat. We were told fat is your enemy, that it clogs arteries and packs on pounds. But the truth is, healthy fats from olive oil, nuts, seeds, fatty fish, avocados, they actually reduce inflammation and help regulate your hormones. So low-fat diets, often high in starches and sugars, uh, those are the things that age blood vessels, increase your belly fat, and trigger cravings. So you need to make sure that you have that under control. So embrace some fat and prioritize quality over quantity. Number 4 is the one that most people are guilty of. You graze all day. So 6 small meals are better than 3 big meals, right? Or what about all the snacks in between meals? A handful of nuts while cooking dinner. Constant eating keeps your insulin elevated, which interferes with the way that your body is supposed to function for cellular cleanup that helps you stay young. I've seen people eat really clean, age faster on the inside simply because their cells never get a break. It's better to eat 2 or 3 solid meals a day within a 10-hour window and let your cells have time to breathe. Okay, finally, last one. You think stress management means just relaxing. Bubble baths are lovely, don't get me wrong. However, true stress resilience stems from controlled discomfort, such as cold exposure, heat exposure, breath work, strength training. Mild, short bursts of hormetic stress build biological resilience, and that's what you're trying to do. Without it, the body becomes fragile, and that's why we see people who seem calm still break when real stress actually hits. So sometimes you think to yourself, well, I need to do more, or I need to be more active. The truth is, you just need to be smarter. You need to make sure you understand how your body functions, and you need to listen to your body so that you can stay in good shape and so you can stay in good health. You hear me say it at the end of every episode. I want you to be the best person you can be. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, learn more at AgileDad.com. That's where you send it. And as always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. I say it every week. Until next time, do take care.